Hey, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing today, man? So we're here with the Temptations. Papa was a Rolling Stone. First time having the Temptations on the channel, man. So excited to take a little listen, see what's going on here with these guys, man. I believe it's a all guy group, right? All male group. So let's go ahead and take a listen, man. We got 11 minutes 50 seconds, so I believe this is the proper album cut. Excited to get my ears going with this one, man. Let's hit play, see what's up. Slow build or intro. Guitar is just sick. Like the clapping over here in the right ear. Is that a violin playing over here? That's whatever that is. I'm liking that too. Oh, bro. I think that's a violin. Let's get it, baby.
It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was the day that my daddy died. I never got a chance to see him. Never heard nothing but bad things about him.
Dang.
Mama, I'm depending on you. Tell me the truth. Mama just hung her head and said, son, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Papa was a rolling stone, my son, yeah. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone.
All he left us was alone? Is that what they're saying? Dang. That's all he left. Oh, bro. I like the little musical pieces, but we need more of that.
Hey, Mama, is it true what you say that Papa never worked a day in his life?
And Mama, some bad talk going around town saying that Papa had 3 outside children and another wife. And that ain't right.
Heard some talk about Papa doing some storefront preaching, talking about saving souls and all the time leeching, dealing in that and stealing in the name of the Lord.
Ooh.
Mama just hold her head and
Dad was a bad man.
Papa was a rolling stone, my son. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left was alone. Hey, Papa was a rolling stone. That coming. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left was alone.
This is the way they gotta find out about Dad, man. They didn't even know him. Just heard bad things about him. Sheesh. There it is. same rhythm on this. Yeah, it's kind of just like a vibe out song for the most part. They hold a lot of the same rhythm through long periods of time. You get little incorporations of different instruments. It sounds like a trumpet sometimes, violin, of course, the piano.
I heard Papa call himself a jack of all trades. Tell me, is that what's it Papa doing early grave? Folks say Papa would beg, borrow, steal to pay his bills.
Hey, Mama, folks say Papa never was much on thinking. Spent most of his time chasing women and drinking.
Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth.
Mama looked up with a tear in her eye and said, son, Papa was a rolling stone.
Well, 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 well.
What's his home? And when he died,
All he left us was a lone, 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 lone.
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his head was his home. And when he died,
All he left us was a lone.
Yeah, Dad was good for nothing, man. I like that part. Doing some clapping with that guitar. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. All right, so with that one, the dad's good for nothing, man. It's a good for nothing man. He was selfish. He was out for himself. Outside of his marriage with another woman, had children with them. It's supposedly one of the words going around. He used to pretend to be a preacher man, going out saying these good Lord things, but just to take your money from you. He was trying to pay back debts, and that's probably how he died, man, was being in debt to some of these people. Whatever the case was, I don't know, maybe it was drugs or some otherwise, just borrowing money on loans to say he'd pay him back and then just wouldn't. Either way, it sounds like that was the death of him, and these poor kids have only heard bad things about him. And it got me thinking, man, is it better to not ever have known your dad and hear bad things about him, or grow up with the bad things he's doing all the time and kind of involving you, or you see it in some kind of way? I don't know, man. I guess both. It's a lose-lose, right? It's a lose-lose. I just don't know which one's worse. If you hadn't ever seen that evil, or if you were always around that evil. I don't know. I don't know which one's worse. So we've got right here, Papa Was a Rolling Stone is a song originally performed by Motown, recording act The Undisputed Truth in 1972, though it became much better known after a Grammy Award-winning cover by The Temptations. Okay, so it wasn't their song, it was The Undisputed Truth originally, and ended up becoming a better version, I guess, with The Temptations, although it doesn't say here, The Undisputed Truth, how long their version was in comparison, because if we look at the one with The Temptations, they've got a 6-minute 54-second cut, and of course the nearly 12-minute one I just did here. So down here it says, friction arose during the recording of Papa Was a Rolling Stone for a number of reasons. The Temptations did not like the fact that Whitfield's instrumentation had been getting more emphasis than their vocals on the songs at the time, and they had to press Whitfield to get him to produce ballads for the group. Whitfield forced Edwards to re-record his parts dozens of times until he finally got the angered, bitter grumble he desired out of the usually fierce-toned Edwards. Whitfield's treatment of the group eventually led to his dismissal as their producer. Legend has it that Edwards was angered by the song's first verse. It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember, because that was the day that my daddy died, as his father was said to have died on the 3rd of September. Edward's father actually died on the 3rd of October. Okay, so not really true that I guess maybe that happened, although maybe it was too similar, right? The 3rd of October and the 3rd of September. So this is the solo trumpet part in the introduction was played by Funk Brothers member Maurice Davis. Guitar parts were played by fellow members Melvin Wawa Watson. Ragin. I think I wrote down a song to react to from Wawa Watson, man. So he was a part of this Temptations or fellow member, unless he was a part of the Funk Brothers. And a young Paul Warren. The Temptations version, Papa Was a Rolling Stone, followed the extended length cinematic tour tradition of the work of Isaac Hayes and others, and feature songs like Donna Summer's 14 minutes Love to Love You Baby and their instrumentals of MFSB expanded upon the concept in the mid 1970s. Okay. A little bit about the Temptations. They're out of Detroit, Michigan, man. They've got different genres such as R&B, soul, funk, progressive soul, psychedelic soul. Hey, it's been a little bit since I heard about some psychedelic soul, man. And they're still active today, guys. It says years from 1960 all the way to today. That is impressive. That's impressive. Still rocking out as the Temptations here today, guys. All right, man. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed rocking with me here today with Papa Was a Rolling Stone. I didn't know where we were going with that song, but I think I've got a good understanding of what a Rolling Stone is now. That's for sure, man. So thank you guys for tuning in here today. If you enjoyed the reaction, please don't forget, like, subscribe, check out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help the channel. That'd be amazing, as well as becoming a member here on my YouTube and my Patreon. That'd be equally amazing. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, peace.